It's the beginning of November as I'm just now editing this particular video and getting ready to post the several others that I have edited but not yet posted, but hopefully you've seen them by now. And it's interesting to see how I am kind of gradually getting emotionally tired from just everything. I feel myself relaxing more around the idea of being a double donor parent, around the idea of how tired I am of doing the same things over and over in the pursuit of contentment. And so I don't know, I just wanted to come on here and just say, not even necessarily sorry for not posting, because hey, everybody's life is lifing right now, right? But that's kind of like the reasoning as to what's been going on. Like when I disappear, I'm just emotionally drained. That's lame as fuck. This is my third time trying to record. And this is why I have not recorded in a long time. Aside from me not really having fuck to say, who wants to deal with this? This, I was telling somebody not too long ago, this is gonna be my old lady problem. My old lady problem is going to be technology not working for me, and I'm just going to want to rocket launch it across the room at a wall, because fuck technology. It's supposed to make things easier and it doesn't, and it's frustrating and I fucking hate it. Excuse me. I've been sitting here talking about what's been going on, and I keep pressing record and it's not recording, and this is my third time doing it with a different memory card that's not giving me errors, and I'm over it at this point. I'm so over it, just like I'm over everything else. It's August 10th, it's Monday. My last appointment was on Saturday, this past Saturday. By the time you're seeing this, I would have had I'm pretty sure it was 4 appointments since I last recorded. I was on Follistim and IVF for 2.5, 3 weeks or so. I did not record any of that because it's just me shooting up stimulation meds. And then my appointments was just back and forth, monitoring. 2 follicles here, 3 follicles there, 2 big follicles, 1 little one. Then it went down to all 3 of them are little, and then it went to 2 or it was just a really chaotic up and down in millimeter size and follicles. The stimulation was not fucking helping. I kept dishing out cash for more stimulating meds, and they just were not growing. So last week when I had an appointment, they wanted to back off on estrogen, keep going on everything else, including both stimulating meds and Provera. I had 2 follicles on each side that were at an 8, and then I had a third coming up that was less than a 5, and they were hoping that the 2 8s would get up to size, at least, I was hoping for at least a 10 or 11 by my appointment Saturday. Come to find out that not only had none of that fucking worked, but all 3 of my follicles had shrunk to almost nothing, to the point where she couldn't even find any of the 3. And that's the kind of shit that makes a person nuts, insane. To go from everything is looking good, let's give it some more push to get them up because they're at an 8, to everything is under 3, 2, barely there, they just fucking disappeared. It's unbelievable. So I was already, as it was, ready to give up on this whole thing. I was really tired. It was getting to me. I was frustrated. I'm losing hope, wanting to give up, all of the things. And I was just like, you know what? Let me give it the rest of this cycle. Let me see what happens. And then after that, I'll do PRP. And then if that doesn't work, then, you know, I'm going to start getting my mind ready for the next step, whatever that might look like. I already talked to the people about donor eggs and just crack the window on that whole conversation. And so, and then I got my hopes up and was like, you know what, this might be, I've got 3 follicles and they're kind of growing and they're wanting to do something, so I might not need any of that shit. You know, I got my hopes up, and turns out to be fucking nothing, to the point where Saturday, you know it's bad, you know you're in trouble, you know it's bad news when the doctor calls you. You don't get to talk to the doctor unless it's bad. So he was the first one to call me and say, bitch, we need to cancel your cycle because nothing is happening. So you need to take a break. You need to consider another round of PRP. And we'll just have to go from there. And he's like, you know, wanting to know what happened with my last embryo transfer, because, you know, I had my monitoring appointment at 6 weeks in 2023, December 2023. And he was like, it's not looking good. You can, you know, do this, you can do this or whatever. And I chose to just go home and deal with it myself. And I didn't mention anything to them. They didn't ask me. So he didn't really know what happened. So he asked me what happened, and I was like, I lost it at 6 weeks. And he's like, was that your only one? I'm like, yeah, doc, you can only squeeze one out of me at a time. And he's like, okay, I understand. And, you know, he reassures me. He's like, you're still really young. Like, I really want to help you, you know, get a baby and, you know, have a baby or whatever. Like, you're still young. We're going to keep going. But right now you just need to take a break and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I appreciate him, like, not wanting to give up on me. And that is awesome. But at the same time, I'm fucking over it, you know. So that was a disappointing call. And then I got another call from the nurse, who was trying to set me up with an appointment with this new doctor that has this new and improved method of PRP at the clinic. So she's supposed to call me tomorrow to talk about, like, what the differences are and blah, blah, blah. And I'll have some questions for her. And so, yeah. That only happened this past weekend. So I'm just sitting here fucking processing, going through the motions. He was like, give us a call at your next period, but, like, you know, let's take a break, you know, two week break or something. Yeah, as if my period this time was going to wait that long. No, I've been off of meds for a day, maybe, and why am I spotting already today? Like, I took a Provera on Saturday, and that was, like, Saturday morning. I didn't take any meds that evening, and I didn't take any meds all day Sunday. So why is, like, Monday already, like, I'm bleeding? Like, I'm just over my body. I'm over my body making up its own cunty-ass rules. Hate it. And I'm not calling them to start another retrieval cycle. That's not enough time. A break means a break. And, you know, I'm I'm really trying to consider if I need to take this break and really, like, dig in locally, which I hate to do this. Because I don't want to deal with Arizona healthcare right now and just, like, trying to find a doctor and, like, trying to get through this whole fucking pipeline of, like, getting what I need without having to jump through hoops and, like, explain and da-da-da-da-da about why. What I'm getting at is, do I take this break to be tested to see how much endometriosis has grown back and how it's possibly affecting my ovaries before I call back and schedule PRP with my Cali doctor? Like, I don't know. I just feel like I kind of want to throw everything at this next attempt. And I just want to, like, again, try to throw everything at this and just do my best to give myself a chance, and I'm feeling like maybe my ovaries are screaming for help. Like maybe the endo has come back so bad that it's really like choking my ovaries. I'm not going to want them to remove any fibroids because I need my uterus. And I've already had 2 surgeries, and I don't want them poking any more fucking holes in me as it is. I already have to have a C-section. I don't want to keep cutting into it to the point where it's like, bitch, not only are you going to need a double donor, but you're also going to need a surrogate to carry your baby because your uterus is shit. Nobody's a millionaire around here, so I've got to try and utilize my parts as efficiently as possible. So I don't know. I just have a lot to think about. Nothing's going to happen before October, whether I have a surgery or not. Nothing is going to happen before October. I'm just going to chill. I'm going to go on my trip in September, live my best life. I'm going to relax and stop being so fucking high strung and stressed and rigid. And I'm just. So that is the update. That's all that I have for you. Because like I said, this is take fucking 3, and by now I'm over even this, and the sun has gone down, and I've done what I needed to do about this painting. I love this painting so much. I almost don't want to give it to old boy. But, you know, I wouldn't be too terribly upset if he's like, actually, this isn't what I was thinking. This isn't. And I'll be like, you know what? Say less, king. That's totally fine. Find your own fucking art. I will just put this right up in my apartment because I love it. And, yeah, I love it a lot. I love it a lot. I love it a lot. Ooh, maybe I should keep the drippy drops. I kind of fucked up because I just used the rest. Let me see if I can scrape any more drippy drops out of here. That would be good. Because that's what the painting calls for anyways, is drippy drops. I used it all. That was it. Drippy drops? No. That was it. That was it. Shit. Yeah, that was it. Fuck. Alright, well. Now I'm gonna get my ice cream and finish it and continue watching Jurassic Park. The original Jurassic Park. Because it's on Netflix and that's fucking cool. That is so cool. I like Jurassic Park. Which is funny because my best friend just texted me and she loves dinosaurs. I should tell her that Jurassic Park is on Netflix. I wonder if she knows. Alright. It's annoying. My hair is everywhere. Love it. Love it. I wish I had some charcoal. Is that Kiki Palmer? And Pete Davidson? Or what's his name? Pete Davidson? Or is it Pete? Not Pete Wentz. Pete Davidson. Oh wait, Jurassic World Rebirth, new to stream on, ooh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, focus. It's so shiny now that, this is why I don't use a lot of gloss, because the shine of it. And then this one, I don't know about the blue one, honestly. I really don't know. Everything's tripping. My phone is tripping. My camera's tripping. Everything wants to trip. I'm gonna go technology free. Seriously. I'm gonna go technology free. Annoying boots. Because my blinds don't work. And I'm not calling maintenance. Who wants to watch that? Nobody. All right, we can stop recording. I'm recording.
I'm sure I've briefly mentioned here and there in previous videos that the place that I am obligated to go to Monday through Friday for pay was being remodeled all throughout the summer, and that kind of added to the overall mental exhaustion of summer of 2025. Is, I was going back and forth for appointments. I was also doing work at a kind of like a satellite location in a closet, and the main space was being remodeled, and there were a couple of times where I had to kind of like be in charge of contractors and disagreements and power trips and egos and all the things to get here. But this is what the new beautiful space looks like. Well, it doesn't look like this now because it's fully decorated. We're completely moved in and operating out of, and it is absolutely amazing. But I wish I had a before and after, or a before picture or video of what this space looked like before. But when I tell you it is night and day, it is absolutely night and day. And I'm just so in love with this space. It's amazing how your environment and your space impacts your life, your work, your just ability to function. And I'm so grateful to be in this space now, Monday through Friday. So yeah, this is what this is. And I might do a little update a little bit later on how things are going. But yep, that is my office. I ended up, so just a quick story. The artwork that I did was specifically for a more common area in the office space. Very, very intentional. That yellow one was inspired by a piece that the other warm body and I saw and kind of fell in love with, and the price of it was kind of astronomical. So I was like, hold on, let me see if I can dupe it, if you will, or just be inspired by it. And I did. And I thought that we would be on the same page, but we were not. And so rather than letting myself be like have hurt feelings or whatever, I'm like, you know what, never mind. That's fine. Let's just, find whatever. Like I said before, find your own art, and I will put these pieces in my space and just kind of feel them out. So here I am, basically, like I hung them up with thumbtacks just to see kind of how they looked in the space, how they felt in the space. And I left them up there for pretty much the entire time until recently, just to see what I thought. And like I said, I'll show you another update of like what things are looking like now.
Don't you want me like a macaroni? Don't you want me like a Maleficent? Don't you want me like a pepperoni? Don't you like me like a pepperoni? Not Maleficent, not Maleficent, not Maleficent, not Maleficent. Don't you want me like a body?
Above all else, I am one person, one mind, one heart, and I can only take so much. And I go until I can't anymore, and then I take a really long break. So, since that last canceled cycle, I just, I stopped. I needed to. So, I don't know, here we are.